Did you enjoy the shower magic video and you've been waiting for the bath magic video? That's coming up right after this. Hey everybody, I'm Mel, the owner, the operator, the creator here at melsdivination, and today we are talking about bath magic. Now, I'm gonna make this pretty short today because I do have somewhere to run off to, but first I wanted to go over, if you haven't seen the shower magic video, I do suggest you check that out because I'm not going to be repeating things in this video that I talked about in the last video. I'm gonna be talking about some new information, okay? Before we get started, I do have a website. It is melsdivination.com that you can check out things that I can do for you, like intuitive readings or coaching sessions. If you are not sure what would best apply for you, feel free to email me at melsdivinationreadings@gmail.com. Ways to support the channel: you can like it, subscribe it, hit the notification button, comment on videos, check things out. Today's Witchy Wednesday. Fridays we do Flip Through Fridays, and then I also do an astrology tarot series that I go over the energy of the upcoming week or month depending on the video. Okay, we're gonna jump right into this. So bath magic. What is bath magic? So bath magic is a form of water magic, and there are different types of things you can do with water magic. Now, I do want to be clear, I'm not going to cover every single possible facet that you can do with bath magic because it is similar to like candle magic or fire magic or air magic. It's a very big thing that you can do. So there is a lot of unlimited possibilities. I'm just going to share some stuff with you, okay? Now, I did talk about in the previous, in the shower magic video, I talked about candles and essential oils and things like that. There are correspondences with color, with herbs, with oils, with scent that can really help boost your goal, whatever it is that you're trying to do in your bath magic or shower magic. Bath magic is what we're covering today. So for instance, what I'm talking about here is if you wanted to do a money or a prosperity spell and you're trying to up your game, a lot of people will do bath magic and then do some kind of additional spell work. So the bath magic is like a pre-game kind of energy, prepping your energy before you go into this spell work to do something big. Now, any kind of spell work that you're doing with bath magic, it is really important, and do this if you find it important. I find it important the majority of the time. Of course, there's always exceptions. To take a shower prior to taking a bath. Take a regular shower, wash your body off. You want to wash the energy of the day off. You don't want to be getting into a bathtub for magical purposes and have energy from the day on your body. Not a great thing. So you want to go into this with a clean body for the most part. I mean, of course, there's always exceptions, but that's pretty much the best way to start it. And then think about what your goal is. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to do a love spell? Are you trying to do a money spell? Are you trying to do a peace spell or a sleep spell? It all depends on what your goal is with what your correspondences are of what you're going to do in the bath. So I have a couple of examples here to try to help you guys so it's not super vague as far as a generalization, okay? So I make, and I do sell this on my Etsy shop. This is backwards, I know. I make a money and prosperity soak. It's a bath soak that I sell in my shop that I put together that has corresponding ingredients that support bringing in money, that support bringing in that prosperity and abundance. And it's mixed with sea salt, Epsom salt, and some other ingredients that help that goal. That I have some herbs and some other natural ingredients in there. I don't put essential oils in these kinds of baths because it doesn't, essential oils, when you mix essential oils with Epsom salt, The Epsom salt will clump, especially if you're selling it. I've tried different approaches like drying it out or putting it in the oven to dry it out, and it still doesn't come out super nice. So I have not found the best way of putting Epsom salt into a long-term essential oil. I haven't figured that out yet, but you can always add essential oils to your bathtub. Be careful about that. I think I did mention this in the shower magic video, that when you're working with essential oils, only certain ones are good for the skin, and you want to make sure you're diluting everything and that you don't have any kind of allergies to whatever you're putting in the bath or in the shower. Okay, so this is one thing. So if I am going to do a prosperity spell or a money spell, I would take a shower and then add this, even if it's just 2 tablespoons, to my bath to soak in it for about 15 to 20 minutes and visualize. I would also probably have candles and maybe have smoke cleanse the room or energy sound cleanse the room to some degree. And I would also very likely have some kind of binaural beats or meditation music so that I can focus on that while I'm in the tub to focus on the biggest goal. Hey everybody, Editing Mel here. I did just want to quickly tell you, I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention that you can use crystals in your bath magic as well. The crystals, you need to make sure that they are water safe. So the ones that I use the most are things like quartz, rose quartz, smoky quartz, clear quartz, and citrine is also good. Ones that can increase your energy but are water safe, because there are a lot out there that are not water safe. So I did want to just throw that in there as well, because it's nice to like throw a rose quartz in the bath while you're soaking, and you can soak up that energy because it's infused into the water. Okay, back to me. You don't have to do this prior to a spell. That's one way that I use it. You can just do it, and that is your spell. It doesn't have to be mixed with other things, but it can be, okay? Another thing that I like to use are bath bombs. So I've shared this brand before on this site. This is my friend's company, Wild Ray. I don't have any kind of discount or anything for you guys, but she makes all kinds of bath bombs. This is an evergreen one. So it has like a pine type of smell. This one is coconut water with lavender, so that's a little bit more peaceful and calming. And this one is rose water, so that can bring in love of all kinds, self-love, unconditional love, or romantic love. So each type of thing has its own sense. You don't have to buy from her. You can buy from anywhere. You can buy from Walmart. You can buy from local products that you like. You can buy from other places that have them. It doesn't matter where you get it from, as long as it's good quality ingredients and you're looking at the correspondences of what your goal is. So lavender I would use for, if it's just lavender, I would use something for calming or peace or sleep. Just rose, I would use that for love. Okay, so make sure you're looking up your correspondences before you do this. And then you can also do, I have this one, and I actually love the way this smells. This is actually, I don't even know if this brand is around anymore. It's called Queen V. It's actually supposed to be for the vajayjay to kind of help support the pH, because when you take bubble baths or when you take baths of any kind, it can mess with the feminine pH down there, and it can cause some kind of bacterial infection or yeast infection or things like that. So do be mindful of that. I can tell you I've never had any issues with Wild Ray's products. So this is a bubble bath, and it actually has green tea, mango, and chamomile in it, and it smells amazing, and it gets very, very sudsy. I don't know if they even still make that brand anymore, so I don't know. You can use regular Epsom salt, you can use sea salt, you can use essential oils, you can use any kinds of herbs that you like. Again, make sure that they are not bad for your skin, because some things like I think lemon verbena can be a skin irritant, and I found that out the hard way by putting that into my bath, and my skin was like burning. You can do sage, you can do rosemary, you can do thyme. So there's a lot of things that you can do with this to cleanse your energy or to call in new energy that you're looking for to help build it up. Now, these are things that are already created, right? What if you want to create your own? So you can add as much Epsom salt as you want. You can also use Himalayan salt, sea salt, dead sea salt. Table salt is also fine, but why would you want to put table salt in your water? And that is like for protective energies, but also it grounds us. Now, If you want to make your own, you can use herbs that you have. You can even use kitchen herbs. Make sure you're looking up correspondences. And I've referenced the encyclopedia for herbal things from, what is his name? Scott something. Cunningham. Sorry, it's been a long day. From Scott Cunningham, I went over that video a while ago with the Green Witch video as well. So make sure you're checking your correspondences before you just jump into a bath. It could be harmful to your skin. So the last things I want to talk about with this, and then we'll be done, is you can also use rainwater, moon water, and add that to your bath. Make sure the rainwater is filtered at least, so you're not adding kind of dirt or parasites to your water. So you can do that. You can also, if you don't want to just throw herbs into your tub, a lot of people don't. I don't really like doing that. You can get little Muslim tea bags or reusable bags that you can add your own herbs to it. So you can add rose petals, you can add any kind of flower petals that have been dried. Fresh ones are okay too. You can add any kind of herbs that you're choosing to use and keep it in this little tea bag and throw that in the water while the bathtub is filling up. Or if you want it to be more concentrated, you can even make like a tea, an herbal tea, not to drink, but an herbal tea on your stove with rainwater, moon water, regular water, whatever you want, and make that little tea bag with herbs and steep it over time. You can even make it with tea, like chamomile or lavender, as long as it's real tea, like those real ingredients. You don't want to be using stuff that has a lot of chemicals in it. The sky is the limit with this. You can't mess it up except if you are hurting yourself. If you want to do a removal, you can stir the bath water counterclockwise. If you want to bring something in, you can stir the bath water clockwise. You can say chants, you can call on your guides, you can use candles, so many things. So it really is unlimited what you choose to do with this. I definitely would recommend putting your loose herbals in some kind of a bag so you don't clog your drain or your pipes, or at least scoop them out before you drain the tub out, maybe with like a strainer. And check your correspondences. Those are the big things to keep in mind. That's it. So focus on what your goal is, relax, meditate, bring it in, and go on with your day. It's a really nice way to have both self-care and magical use all at the same time. And it doesn't have to be bath bombs or bubbles. It could be Epsom salt and a handful of herbs, or Epsom salt and a few drops of oil. Just be careful. The other thing that I do want to bring up is also, with anything, I was going to say more with oil, but even with the bath bombs and sometimes even the soap, the bubble bath, the tub will very likely be slippery, especially with oils. So when you're getting up, be really mindful of that. Be really careful. You don't want to hurt yourself somehow because you like slipped in the tub. Use smart water knowledge, I guess. Don't be putting electronics in there and things like that. Besides that, it is very unlimited. You can do anything you want to do with this type of approach. I hope that helps you guys. Have fun taking baths, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.